Hey guys. So by the time you're seeing this, Josiah and I will be in Florida. We'll actually be in the Magic Kingdom on the day this releases. So we're very excited. We're finally going on our honeymoon and look forward to those vlogs. They'll be out in the upcoming couple of weeks and it's gonna be a great time. Saya, you wanna come say hi?
Here right now, we're getting ready to fix the Mini. We're doing the switcheroo. So, hey. Yeah, I'm going to be working on the Mini Cooper. I'm going to replace its knock sensor, and we're going to get it into the garage and lift it in the garage today. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. So, I'm going to be doing that. So.
Alright, yeah, lots of projects to be done before we leave. So the shed floor is officially fixed. I don't know if we told you, but there were holes in it. And we just needed basically another layer down so we could actually put things in the shed and rebox everything and make it like nice and not pretty, but like more organized. So we got that situated. But yeah, I have the computer right in front of me, so let me pull up our flight stuff here quick. So we're leaving on the 4th and we're back on the 12th and we're very excited. So the first vlog will probably be the travel vlog and the room tour before we start living in our room. So that'll probably be that. Oh no. Well, that could be a problem. This is the second time this has happened. Great. So, it looks like I have to figure a few things out. So, initially we were supposed to leave from our local airport. So we're leaving from Elmira, flying into Detroit now. And then from Detroit we'll fly into Orlando. Initially we were supposed to fly into Atlanta rather than Detroit. And in our last vlog when we got back from Arkansas, on the way there I believe I had recorded, I think it was in the Detroit airport. I don't remember. No. I recorded in the Atlanta airport. Because we had flown from Elmira to Detroit, and those planes, we just kind of had to jump on both of them, and by the time I recorded again, we were in Atlanta. So we were in Atlanta when I recorded. We had a little bit of a scary experience in Detroit. I don't know if we told you, but Josiah and I were trying to find a place to eat quickly, and we couldn't find anywhere. So we were just gonna get on the plane and eat when we got back in town at one of the restaurants that, fingers crossed, we would have found something and it would have been open. So that was our mentality. Well, before we were running around looking for food, we didn't realize that a lot of the places had already been closed in the Detroit airport. And so they have moving sidewalks, and we jumped on one of the moving sidewalks and we were walking as well, so trying to move really quickly, trying to find a place to eat before everything started closing because COVID hours and whatnot. So we couldn't find anything, but as we were like moving and trying to find somewhere to eat, we looked out the window and there was a heavy-duty armored police vehicle who had their lights on and was speeding down the highway. Needless to say, that was a little scary, so we were not wanting to go back to Detroit, and so, not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous to fly back into Detroit. So for this one, I'm gonna have to probably fix it because that's a 35-minute layover. So basically, we land and we run. And hoping that they can fix that before we actually leave, because that would be great. but we will have to see. So there's that. But we also have another layover in Detroit coming back, but that's a little bit longer of a layover, so 2 hours and 10 minutes. But we were hoping that we would be in Atlanta, because initially that was what the flights had said, was that we were going to Atlanta. And I dislike that we're going back to Detroit. And I'm not trying to say anything bad about Detroit. It's just, it's a place that I hear a lot about for not great reasons. So, yeah. Just would prefer to avoid that situation. Saya?
Yes?
Can you come look at this?
You should see how well your Mini fits into the garage. It makes the garage look big.
I will. I actually have a load in the dryer, but like, they changed it again.
Oh no, not again.
No, but look, we're gonna be running.
Oh, that is a real run.
Yes!
Oof.
That's what I'm saying. They changed it again.
Oh no.
We may miss that flight.
Yeah, so I would rather give it, we're gonna have to probably reschedule it then.
I don't know how to reschedule it.
We'll look into it. Let me just focus on getting the cars moved around right now, and
I just wanted to show that to you.
Right, thank you.
Yep. So fun. But I will say the good thing about the Detroit airport is that the majority of the A terminal, and mind you, the A terminal has like, I believe close to 80 if not more gates, so it's very long, and just the A section. So there's a high possibility that we will be arriving and departing in the A terminal, which is a little bit less of a run, but it's a run nonetheless. So may have to figure something out there, but that is what we're looking at. And I don't know if the trains, because there are a couple of trains that Josiah told me I'd never been in the Detroit airport except for this past time. So from my understanding, the Detroit airport has 2 trains. One that runs from ABC, and I don't know what the other one does. I don't remember. But the B and the C terminals are shorter than the A terminal. It is the longest terminal. So here's to hoping that, like the last time, because we had flown into the A terminal both times when we had, like, on our way to and from Arkansas, and on our way to Arkansas, our gate was like maybe 8 gates down, so it was super easy to get on. And then when we flew back into the Detroit airport, we were in one gate, and the gate like right across the hall was the gate we were supposed to be at. So here's to hoping that that happens again, because that would make our lives a ton easier. So hoping that even though it is a 35-minute layover, that we'll be able to make it with no problems. I hope. We'll see. We'll have to play with it if we don't make it, but the good news is Orlando is popular, and so it probably wouldn't be too long before there was another flight to Orlando. So always good news in that aspect. So there's that. Alright. So here's to hoping, right? The other thing that I've been working on lately, you met Ryder in our previous vlog. I started a new hobby, and I am crocheting a blanket for Ryder, and it's really cool. I have it right over there, so I'll show it to you, but I've made a lot of progress. It is 130 links long, I believe. It's a very long chain. So yeah, been working on that. I do have my counters in it still because that's something that I need. Let's see. Hopefully that'll stay and you can see me. So let me just put my extra yarn here down. This one's attached. So this is what I got so far. I've put many hours into this. I am stitching it with a single stitch, but I have at the bottom here, I have blue, then off-white color, green, off-white color, blue. These are all, the colors are all 10 rows, and then the white are 2 rows, if you know how to crochet. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's turning out great. I'm almost ready for another color change here. If you want to learn more, just let me know and I would be more than happy to do a video on crocheting. These are counters, for those of you that don't know. It helps you to keep track of how many stitches you have going down this way. So yeah, so I have 130. Each of these markers marks 10. This is just my placeholder because I don't want the blanket to unravel, and if you just pull the string it'll unravel, so that holds it and keeps it from unraveling. But not including this one, these are all 10 stitches apart. So yeah, and it's all gotten to the point where I've done a couple of rows, as you can see, so I'm going to count again to make sure I still have that number of rows, because it's easy to drop stitches, but sometimes you also end up adding stitches. But with this being a single stitch, and with it being as long as it is, like this is kind of a lap blanket right now. It will be like a toddler size blanket when I'm done with it. I probably put close to 24 hours into this already, I want to say, because I know, so 4 color changes. So from the starting of this blue to this blue took me about 6 hours, so maybe about 18 hours, close to 24, but that's what I have. And you can see how it's misshapen. That's just the way it goes. There are ways to make it less misshapen as you go, but like, yeah, basically that part doesn't matter. You fix it at the end. So when this is all done, I'd put a border around this to kind of like make it look straighter, and then you put it in the dryer. I learned this today. So then you put it in the dryer and you like pin it to a towel to like stretch it out. You only wash it, you don't put this in the dryer because it will probably shrink. Like I wouldn't be surprised. So yeah, that's how you do this. Marissa and Julia know a lot more about this than I do. So if you do want a good crocheting video, I am still very much so a beginner, and they are much more experienced than I am. So you'd probably want to hear more from them than me, because my terminology isn't all there. I'm sure I got some things wrong, and I'm sure I'm gonna make Riss and Leah both mad at me when they watch this. But newest project, and that's basically what I've been up to. Yeah, I really don't have too much else for you guys. I'm just very excited because, like I said, by the time we're seeing this, we are in Florida, and I'm hoping that you're gonna love our honeymoon footage as much as we are going to be enjoying the sun and just being in Disney. So very excited, and I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned. That footage will be out soon. Bye. See you next week.